Rework. It's the silent killer of profitability on pretty much every construction project. But what if you could just get rid of it? Today, we're going to break down a new approach that turns the smartphone already in your pocket into your best tool for achieving zero rework construction. So let's kick things off with a number that should get your attention. 12%. Industry studies show that's how much of your total rework cost can come directly from installing components in the wrong place. I mean, think about that. It's like a hidden 12% tax on every single project you run, a tax you're paying for mistakes that are completely preventable. And the scale of modern projects is just massive, right? We're talking tens of thousands of unique pieces of steel, unique panels. A lot of them look identical, but they're not. In an environment like this, putting one component in the wrong spot isn't a small oops. No, it's the first domino that falls, triggering budget overruns and schedule delays that can absolutely cripple a project. So why does this keep happening? I mean, you have tracking systems, you've got QA processes. The real issue isn't that you're not trying, it's that the tools you're using are fundamentally mismatched for the harsh reality of a construction site. Let's just be honest about why the current methods don't cut it. Paper plans? They rely on someone's memory, and people make mistakes. Barcodes and QR codes? You know what happens. They get covered in mud, scratched up, or fried by welding sparks. So you could go buy those expensive dedicated scanners, but now you're sinking thousands of dollars into each one, plus training, plus replacing them when they get lost or dropped. And even then, the generic software on them just doesn't speak construction. It has no idea what orientation or sequence even means. This all leads to a really important question. What if you could get total 100% digital verification without spending a single dime on new hardware? What if the perfect scanner for your job site was already in the pocket of every single worker on your crew right now? That's right. The solution isn't another expensive gadget you have to buy and manage. It's the smartphone. It's the one piece of tech your team already owns, they already know how to use it, and they're already bringing it to work every day. The hardware is already deployed across your entire workforce. And that is the simple, powerful idea behind the Accuz SiteOn component verification system. It uses the technology you already have to solve one of your most expensive problems. So how does it actually work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. We embed these small, super durable NFC tags into each component back at the factory. Then, on site, a worker just pulls out their phone, opens an app, and taps the component. And boom! In less than 2 seconds, the system confirms it's the right part, in the right place, at the right time. It's really that simple. Now, from a business perspective, the advantages here are just a no-brainer. Let's look at this. Hardware cost? Zero. You're not buying a fleet of expensive scanners anymore. Training? Come on. If your team can tap their phone, they can use this system. And deployment isn't weeks or months of waiting for equipment. You can literally be up and running the same day. This just wipes out the logistical and financial headaches of the old way. Let's just let this sink in for a second, because this is the crucial point for your business. Your capital expenditure on field verification hardware doesn't just go down, it goes to absolutely zero. That is an immediate, direct impact on your bottom line before you even start to count up the massive savings from eliminating rework. And what this shows you is the complete chain of custody that SiteOn creates. From the moment a piece is made in the factory to the second it's installed, every step is verified with a simple phone tap. This isn't just about preventing mistakes, it's about creating a permanent digital audit trail for every single component. Think about how valuable that is for your QA reports, for compliance, and for covering your back down the road. But okay, this is where it gets really powerful. SiteOn is so much more than just a tracking system. It's an active quality assurance engine. We've basically built the engineering logic from your blueprints right into every single scan. This right here is the brains of the operation. It's what really sets SiteOn apart. Every single time a worker taps their phone, the app instantly runs 5 layers of checks. It verifies identity, the correct location, orientation, which prevents all those costly mirror image errors, and the construction sequence. It can even check its position against survey data. This is how you find and fix a mistake before it gets permanently encased in concrete. Okay, so let's put it all together. How does this really stack up against everything else out there? What is the actual competitive edge for your business? Look, generic tracking software was never built for the logic of a construction site. SiteOn was. It doesn't just see an asset tag, it's enforcing your engineering plan. It understands what left-hand and right-hand orientation means. It enforces the correct build sequence. And of course, it's designed to work perfectly when there's no cell signal, which we all know is half the job site. This is the difference between a generic tool and a complete construction solution. And this really gets to the heart of it. This is about changing quality assurance from a manual spot check process, which is basically a guessing game, to a constant, automated, and verifiable certainty. Every single component, every single time, no exceptions. So this brings us to the final and most important question. With a system that costs you zero in new hardware and gives you a clear path to eliminating these installation errors, what could your business achieve? How much more profitable could your projects be if that 12% rework tax just disappeared? It might be time to find out.